Brian Tossi here, back for another player profile as part of the 2015 Thunder Draft Class Preview. Next up is third-round pick Will Harrison from the Thunder's sister organization, the Amarillo Bulls in the North American Hockey League. Will, thanks for taking the time here.
Oh, no problem. It's glad to be here.
So a forward for the 2014-15 Amarillo Bulls, who, just like the Thunder, are part of the CSH International family. Well, it's got to be kind of nice to know you're pretty much staying inside the family, especially with a former Bulls coach and head coach Dennis Williams at the helm with the Thunder, right?
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, I was when I was talking to my parents before the draft, the Thunder was the one team I really wanted to go to after, being part of the Bulls organization and knowing, how good of an ownership group it is and everything like that. So it was an honor to be drafted here.
So, well, you've been through the draft between the OHL, the North American League, and you've been in the USHL draft before, and like you were saying, you were interested in Bloomington. Now you've got the opportunity to come to camp and try and be a difference maker here. So how do you go about camp now with your experiences being at other camps?
Well, just from my background and knowing what's happening in the past couple of years, had a couple good runs with other teams, in the beginning of the year. With Sioux Falls, it didn't quite work out, and just with knowing that and knowing how hard it is to be able to be a big part of our roster, just going into camp, being focused, knowing nothing is given, everything is earned. Walk into day one of the camp with a good attitude, hard work ethic, and hopefully everything falls into place from there.
We're talking with Will Harrison here, part of the 2015 Draft Class Preview. Will was a third-round selection by the Thunder in Phase 2. And, Will, you're a guy who spent some time all over the country. You grew up in Virginia, Texas last season. You were in Cleveland for some time as well. Now you're getting the chance to come to Illinois. What have you kind of learned about yourself as a player and also as a young man kind of through your travels?
Well, yeah, I mean, every place you go, you learn something new, and moving away from home wasn't the easiest thing at first, but, once I got situated with a nice billet family and a nice situation, everything was a little bit easier from there, and getting that under my belt at Cleveland was huge. So when I went, obviously, out to Texas, it was a lot easier to transition, and you learn a lot about yourself and things you need to do to make yourself prepared for game weekends and everything during the week, and you kind of know, and you're able to get down to minute details, what you need to do throughout the week to prepare yourself for the weekend.
Now, Will, we were talking just a couple moments ago before we started the interview. Again, you're a big guy, just over 6 foot, just under 200 pounds. For you in that first year of juniors with Amarillo, what did you kind of learn as far as the junior game's concerned, and how did you develop?
Well, the biggest thing with the junior game I learned is that you have to play the game the right way. You can get away with some sort of things in minor hockey, in U18s and U16, and little things away from the puck and the defensive side, but when you go into a junior environment, it's a lot more detailed, it's a lot more team-oriented, and that's the biggest thing I've learned, and I've learned a lot about it. When you play the game right, you're rewarded. And, as a big guy, like you said, I really think physical play gets me going, gets me into the game. And once I get that established, I feel like everything else falls into place from there.
Well, Will, we do wish you good luck at camp when you get up there to West Dundee. Congratulations on the selection, and again, thanks for taking some time with us.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
No problem. That's Will Harrison, Phase 2, third-round selection by your Bloomington Thunder in the 2015 USHL Draft. Stay tuned to BloomingtonThunder.com and Bloomington Thunder TV for more updates, including the Draft Class Preview, futures and main camp coverage, and much, much more.